Just like Jonah, Jonah understood why he was in the belly of the fish. And when Jonah repented, it was 3 days, and then the fish spit him out. Well, just this week, I have wrote in my journal, well before I knew any of this was coming, that I believe that this was my year where the vehicle, because it's been 3 years, would spit me out. 3 years since the divorce. I said, I believe that I will be spit out. And before the end of 2025, I got the word that this is the year of resurrection. Well, that was a resurrection because Jonah was in a place where that should have killed him. Jonah was in a place that should have broke him down, and he should have been digested into the bottom of the ocean. But instead, God spared him, and what could have killed him became a vehicle of transportation to get Jonah right back in line. So I know that in year 2026, the Lord has had all of this ready for me already. I just had to go through the mess. I had to go through I'm pretty sure the whale had other contents in its stomach. I'm pretty sure it probably reeked a little bit and it smelled a little bit. So in this 3 years, the junk was in me. What stinketh was me. And the Lord was having to rid me. And there was so much, and he is such a faithful God, and there's his grace and his sovereign mercy that he knew exactly how long it was going to take for me to become the daughter, for me to become the Ladisha that the Lord saw fit and that he saw necessary for me to be. So here I am in this 2026 year, knowing this is my year of resurrection, knowing that this is the year that the fish has to spit me up. But not only did the fish spit him up, the fish spit him up in the very place that Jonah had ran from. And so when today's call came and those things began to come out of me, not only did I pray for myself, but I began to pray for the other people, because anytime I go through hardship, my mind automatically goes to the men, and I want to say the women, to the mothers, the single mothers, the mothers who may be married, but they don't have any support. Because I'm not biased. I've been through all of the different spectrums. So I know I come without judgment. People are struggling. They don't need to be judged. They don't need you to go down through their history to determine if they're worthy of help. They just need help. We all need somebody who's willing to help us in our time of need. Doesn't matter how they got there. Can you help me today? We can talk about the issues later. I began to tell the Lord, I said, I remember going into the store this past week and I had to look and say, we need soap. What am I going to buy? And I had to tell myself, get what you need. And I said, Lord, I want to get to the place to where when I go to the store, I can buy extra soap, because there's going to be a mom who needs it. And I don't want to just get her the cheapest thing. I want to get her what she needs. There's going to be a mom and she needs hand soap. Okay. I'm talking about the basic things. She's going to need hand soap for her home. I want to be able to buy an extra refill. There is a mom who is going to need feminine products, because I was just here standing in the store trying to figure out. And I said, Ladisha, this is what you need. You cannot be afraid to get what you need. Don't get something that you like. This is not no toothpaste or whatever. This is something that you need for your body. Get what you need. And while I was laying on this couch looking like I was in a therapy session, and I said, I'm the first client. I am Healing Journey. I am the first person that has to go through this process. I always have to be first, or I can't lead anybody else down the journey. But I laid talking to the Lord and I said, I want to be able to buy extra feminine products. I want to be able to buy grocery store gift cards, and I want to be able to give them to moms and say, buy the baby the strawberries, buy the baby the grapes. I have that little one, she loves strawberries and grapes. But today I said, buy her the strawberries, buy her the grapes. It was like $9-10 in total. And I said, get her the things, because as a mother, you've got to trust that God wants to take care of you the same way that you want to take care of these babies.